firststepreading.com.
Hi, this is Heather from firststepreading.com. Let's get started and learn together. We're going to start with our calendar. When we do the calendar, we're going to talk about dates, and it doesn't matter what date you are watching this video, it will still be a great learning opportunity. So let's get started with the calendar, with the month and the days. Let's go over the months of the year. Do you know how many months are in 1 year? 12. Let's say them together. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. These are the 12 months in a year. Today, I'm talking about September. September is the month I'm talking about, and I'm trying to figure out what the day is. It's the number that comes after 7. So let's count and figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is the date I'm talking about today. This is how you make an 8. Our calendar has a pattern, an A-B pattern. That means it goes black, red, black, red, black, red, and it does that, and it's going to repeat that pattern throughout the month of September. So let's figure out what color our 8 should be on this calendar. Black, red, black, red, black, red, black, red. Good job. We need a red 8. So if you have your own calendar, you can print all these at firststepreading.com, all these worksheets. You can fill out the month with me. We said it's September. That comes after August and before October. And we said the date is number 8. That comes after 7. So you can print this and do this at home. So how do I say September 8th? I say September 8th. That's how I would say the date. Okay, we're going to do this one next, which is our days of the week. So if you have that, you could take it out now. But first, I want to talk about our letters of today. So we said our number of today is 8, and our letters of today are A, B, and C. You see our A, we have an uppercase A and a lowercase a. They are both A's. And we have an uppercase B and a lowercase b, and they are both B's. And we have an uppercase C and a lowercase c. Those are our letters for today. A good way to remember that this is a B and not a D is because lowercase b's have a belly in the front, right? So that is a lowercase b. Now let's say the sounds of these letters. A, B, B, C, K, K. Those are the sounds that these letters make. The uppercase and the lowercase letters make the same sound. So both of these say A, both of these say B, and both of these say K. A, B, C are their names. Those are our letters for today. So we said it's September 8th on our calendar, and that falls in the season of summer. Summer is our hottest season. After summer, it starts to cool down in the fall. The leaves change colors and they fall off the trees. Then in the winter, it's our coldest season, and in many places it will snow. After the winter, it's spring where it starts to warm up again and the leaves come back on the trees. Then it's even warmer for the warmest season, summer. So these are our 4 seasons. I said we're talking about summer. So now I'm going to figure out my weather. First, I look out the window. Oh, it's sunny. Maybe you look out your window and it's snowy. Or maybe you can't see the sun, so it's cloudy. Or maybe you see all the branches swaying because it's windy. Or maybe it's raining, so it's rainy. But I looked out my window and I see it's a sunny day. Now, with an adult, you can maybe step outside and feel the weather. It's hot here. You can go swimming. Where you are, maybe it's pretty hot, but not swimming weather, then it's warm. If it's very cold and snowy, it is cold. If it's not cold, freezing, but pretty cold, it is cool. So this describes the temperature, and this one describes what you see. So I'm going to do my graph. I said it's sunny and hot. So you can print this and do this at home. So I color in the very first box for sunny and the very first box for hot. That's how I start my weather graphing. And I'm going to do it for the whole month of September so I can see how the weather was in September. Now let's do our days of the week. You can take out this paper, right? And do it with me. Let's sing the days of the week song. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So there's 7 days in our week. And today is Tuesday for this video. And yesterday would have been Monday. And tomorrow will be Wednesday. So if today is Tuesday, yesterday was Monday. And if today is Tuesday, tomorrow would be Wednesday. So that's how you do that worksheet. So we just finished our calendar. We talked about the months, the 4 seasons, the 7 days of the week, and the weather. So now we're going to move on to math. So for math, we are talking about 5 frames. So you can make your own 5 frame at home. This is an ice tray, and I covered up all the extra holes except for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So that I can make my own 5 frame. It's helpful for counting, for addition and subtraction. We're starting with just 5. So to start, we're just doing counting in our 5 frame. So to count, we just count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you write the number 4. Here there's 1, 2, and you write the number 2. That's all we're doing today, is using our 5 frame and counting the dots. That's our math for today. On Thursday, we're going to add the dots, but for today, we're just counting the dots. And you can make your own 5 frame, and next week we will turn it into a 10 frame. But right now, we're just working with 5. So you need an ice tray. You cover up with paper or index cards, all of the squares except for 5. Now we're going to do our counting by 2s. If you don't know how to count by 2s, that's okay. We are going to practice counting by 2s all year. This is just the first time. So let's count together. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, 18, 20. Let's do it one more time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So for math today, please practice your 2s. You can print this worksheet, and it has one box that is empty, so you can look. What is missing? 2. What is missing? 4. What is missing? 6. Okay? Oh, this one. I will fix this before you do it. There should not be a 4 there. Sorry. It should be 2, and then 6, and then 8, and you write the 4. Then 2, 4, and you write the 6. Then 8, 10, okay? I'll fix this before you print it. And then here you do it by yourself, 2, 4, 6. And there's lots of these 5 frames to practice counting. That's what I want you to do for math. Now we're going to move on to science. For science, we are talking about sound. How do we hear sounds? So the way that we hear sounds is we have an eardrum in our ear. It's this little flap that separates the front and the back of our ear. And to hear sounds, it vibrates. Vibrates means to shake quickly back and forth. So this is our eardrum, the part of the ear that vibrates to make us hear sound. And vibrates means to shake really fast back and forth. So what is sound? Sound is a vibration that travels through sound waves, right? They're invisible. And it makes us hear sound. Sound can travel in water, sound can travel in air, and sound can travel through solids. So there is a worksheet about this, where you connect air, solids, and water by drawing a line. And then there are our experiments. Today we're going to do 2 experiments, and on Thursday we'll do the last sound experiment. So for experiments, the first thing you do is make a hypothesis. You make a guess on what do you think is going to happen. So our first experiment is we have a bowl with plastic wrap. We're going to put pepper on the plastic wrap, and then we're going to put our bowl, you make sure the plastic wrap is really tight, we're going to put our bowl next to a speaker with music. Or you could put your bowl and you can bang a pot and see what happens to the pepper. And then you will write your results here. So first, what do I think is going to happen? Maybe I think nothing's going to happen. I'm just going to draw my bowl. There's my pepper. Nothing's happening. And then I do my experiment and I write what actually happened. So you can try that at home. I'll tell you what actually happens is the pepper moves because the sound waves can travel through air. There's traveling even though we can't see them from the music, but the vibrations make the pepper go up and down. So that's really cool. So what really happens is the bowl and the pepper, and it's moving and dancing around. So I made a guess and I drew what's happening. The next experiment you can do with sound is you can make your own telephone. So for this, you need 2 styrofoam cups or 2 paper cups. I use this, but still have an adult help you because it's still pretty sharp. It's just a paper clip. And I used it to punch holes on the bottom. And then I tied the string. So you stretch your string really straight And one of you talk and one of you listen, and the sound will travel through the string into the other person's ear, because sound can travel through air, through solids like the string, and we'll see tomorrow how it can travel through water or liquid. Okay? So that is our experiments you can try today. Make your hypothesis, your guess on what you think is going to happen with your phone and what actually happened and with the pepper. And we have 2 more worksheets you can work on. One is about sound wave. What is a sound wave? You cut it out and you paste it. What is an eardrum? You cut out the picture of the ear and you paste it. And sound traveling through air. You cut out the experiment with the pepper and you paste it. This last one you could do tomorrow because it has the 3 different experiments and we haven't addressed the water one yet. So those are the science, which is about sound and how sound can travel. Even though we don't see it, it travels in waves and it vibrates, shakes, right? Our eardrum, so we hear sound. It can travel in water. It could travel in air, right? In gas, air, can't see it. Through the radio, right? We hear the radio. And it can travel through a solid, like the phone line. So that is our experiment and our learning for this week about sound. We're going to go over this again Thursday and add the last experiment. But now we're going to move on to language arts. So for language arts, first thing I want to talk about is sight words. What are sight words? Sight words are words you have to memorize. You don't memorize every single word, but sight words are the words you should memorize. So our sight word for this week is A. When you see an A, you say A. This is the worksheet you can work on. A is our sight word for this week. You could do this sight word worksheet where you write A, you circle the A's, and you read A, A, A. Okay? Talk about is our letters. When we sing the alphabet, I'll move that out of your way. When we sing the alphabet, we are talking about the letter names. So let's sing it together. I'm going to sing a traditional alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Those are the names of the letters. So first, you need to know that this is an uppercase A and this is a lowercase a. They are both A's. These are both B's. And these are both C's. We are working on A, B, C today. A says ah, B says b, 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 C says k. These 3 letters are the letters for today. Now we're going to sing our letter sound song. The letters have sounds, have sounds, have sounds. The letters have sounds, have sounds, have sounds. The letters have sounds, have sounds, have sounds. Please sing them with me. The A says ah, 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 ah. The B says b, 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 b. The C says k, 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 k. Like apple, bat, and cookie. The D says d, The G says G, 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 G. The H says the I says I, like girl, horse, and iguana. The J says J, 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 J. The K says K, 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 K. The L says L, like juice, kite, and lion. The M says The N says The O says like monkey, knight, and octopus. The P says p, 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 p. The Q says qua, 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 qua. R says like penguin, queen, and rose. The S says The T says t, 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 t. The U says like snowman, turtle, and umbrella. The V says The W says wah, 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 wah. The X says x, 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 like violin, whale, and X-ray. The Y says yeah, 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 yeah. The Z says zzz. And those are our sounds, like yogurt and zebra. The letters have sounds, have sounds, have sounds. The letters have sounds, have sounds, have sounds. The letters have sounds, have sounds, have sounds. Thanks for singing with me. Oh, every letter has a sound, right? It has a name. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Those are the names, and every letter has a sound. So we're working on A, B, C. A, B, K. Those are the three we're working on today. So the worksheets I want you to work on are A, B, and C. Find the uppercase A and the lowercase a, and you can either dot, circle, or color in. It doesn't matter how. The boxes that have A's, only A's. Then circle the pictures that start with A, like apple, ant, and astronaut. And same thing for B's, and same thing for C's. A, B, C. Those are the three we're working on today. And write your A's, your B's, and your C's. This is your writing practice. Also, you color in the pictures that start with the letters on this one as well. So there's a lot of worksheets. I really want you to work on identifying the letter, right? The uppercase letter and the lowercase letters of A, B, and C. And their sounds. Very important. And don't forget, our sight word for today is A. Okay? When A is a word, it says A. But the sound A is A, B, K. But this is the word A. Okay? The letter name is A, B, C. The sounds are A, B, K. And this is our sight word for today, A. Sight words, you can make flashcards. So I would make, see how I made a flashcard? Let me get for my sight word, A. And every time we have a new sight word, I'll make another flashcard. So this is your worksheet for practicing sight words. A. Okay, there's a lot of worksheets. I'll put them all up so you can see. We have sight words, we have letter writing, we have letter sounds, A, B, C. Then for science, we have about sound, And for math, we have 5 frames, right? Counting to 5. So it's a lot, but you have all week to get done the science and the math, and you're going to have 5 letters this week and every week, so we can get through the letter sounds in September, okay? So that's what I want you to work on, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on Thursday. Have a great day. Bye.
FirstStepReading.com